Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and I welcome all of you back to our Metallica discography once again. So, for those who don't really know what's going on, and believe you me, you're not alone, I plan in the current year, on Christmas Day of this year, 2026, to put a little bow and sew up everything to do with Metallica in a very simple video that I like to call every single Metallica song ranked from worst to best. Fairly self-explanatory, you may say, and what exactly does that consist of? Well, since we are going to be doing it, talking about Metallica for probably the last time this year, the appropriate thing I think to do is to just have one for the road, go through every single song that Metallica's done, all 120 odd of them, and a very simple question of just, well, which one do I think is the best in from worst to best? Now, unfortunately, well, I'll tell you what the unfortunate thing is by the time we get to the end of it, because, well, that's it brings us neatly to the subject of tonight, that being Holier Than Now. Now, I should point out is that there's a few examples as we go through this that you're going to start seeing quite a few songs that, to be honest, I kind of interpret as a little bit filler, but do they count as filler, or are they just something of their own kind? But which is definitely going to be the subject for tonight, and that being Holier Than Now. So, let's go. And this thing is not even turned up, like, at all. Yourself, judge not, lest you be judged yourself.
Arrogance and ignorance go hand
And almost immediately, there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. That was Holier Than Thou. And you see, this one is probably going to give me a little bit of a hard time, because listen, let me just explain to you like the way I devised this whole tier list shindig. So before I even started making videos for this little experience, I did a tier list on Tier Maker, which for whatever reason I can't even seem to access. So I'm gonna have to sort of like improvise for the time being. And how exactly are we gonna do that? Well, I managed to get like a screen cap of like a few videos into it. I got a screen cap of like, so I have something as a point of reference. In terms of how else I'm going to be able to do this, I actually do have just a Word document about where on earth I feel like I should place certain things. And one problem I might possibly have whilst all this is going on is that if I look up where Holier Than Thou is on this, is that I had it somewhere maybe just sort of in the lower half of the second region. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna rank it up here for now, because I don't really think it's like it's far from their best material. I'll be honest, but I also think it deserves its own spot, like just for now. So. And it is also just one of those, do I really have like a strong opinion about this song, or do I just sort of think it's kind of there, which is not exactly the easiest thing to come to terms with. But I will admit that I do think it's just sort of there. I don't really have any strong feelings for it one way or the other. I appreciate it. I know exactly what the point is, don't get me wrong. But I also think, well, it's just a good point, if nothing else. So yeah, don't be surprised by the time when we get to like the end of this, I'm gonna rank Holier Than Thou a little bit lower. Because, well, one, I think that's being fair, and also considering what we also have coming up, I would say, well, that was just it sort of just gets that distinction a little bit from, well, other placements. But with all that being said and done, I hope all of you guys enjoyed Holier Than Thou, and I will see all of you guys again next time. Thank you.